What hurts your brain? Hi, I'm Angie. Thanks for joining me here at Life Squared.
Welcome to Life Squared, brought to you by the Perfectly Imperfect Network, from imperfect folk everywhere.
What hurts your brain? Well, we've come up with 14 things that hurt your brain. Number one, and probably the most common, is alcohol and drug abuse. It deteriorates your brain, it damages your brain, and creates traumatic brain injury. The good news is you can heal from that abuse. Number two, poor nutrition, especially a diet low in omega-3s. Omega-3s are in fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel. They are, most all nuts have omega-3s. Seeds like hemp seed and flaxseed have omega-3s. Ghee, we're going to be doing a video on ghee very soon. It is loaded with omega-3s, good oils. Watch our nutrition videos if you need a good idea about supplying your diet with omega-3s. Number three, nicotine. Nicotine hurts your brain. It's just another addiction. Most all addictions hurt your brain. Number four, poor decisions. Remember not to have a knee-jerk reaction. Use self-control. When you use self-control, you make fewer poor decisions. That helps your brain because you keep chaos, anxiety, and stress out of your life. And when I say chaos, anxiety, and bad stress out of your life. Number five, brain injuries. Most of the times we do not choose brain injuries. But if you have concussion syndrome or another type of traumatic brain injury, that hurts your brain. The good news is we're learning that your brain can heal somewhat or completely from many bad things we do to it or that happen to it. Number six, obesity. Obesity is very bad for your brain. Number seven, too much caffeine. Now, the funny thing is, a little bit of caffeine is kind of good for your brain. Too much caffeine isn't. It will hurt your brain. So find that happy medium. Personally, I find 2 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes I will have a cup of mushroom coffee a little bit later in the morning. And then there are other foods that will have a little bit of caffeine, like chocolate or cacao or cocoa powder. So just make sure that you're monitoring how much caffeine you're intaking in a day. Number 8, diabetes is very hard on your brain. You know, that high, low sugar. I was talking to my daughter-in-law yesterday about when her sugar levels get too high and get too low because she overcompensated with the insulin. She's a type 1 diabetic. And she talks about how her mind will begin to fail her. And it will be like she's kind of drunk or confused. So diabetes can hurt your brain. Try to keep your insulin levels in check. Number 9, high blood pressure. High blood pressure is the silent killer. It hurts your brain a lot. So keep your blood pressure intact. Check it often to make sure it is intact. Number 10, stress. And I'm talking about chronic bad stress. There's good stress, and good stress is good for your brain. But chronic bad stress, you know what it is? Constant chaos from bad decisions, not thinking ahead, can cause a lot of stress. Having people in our lives that create chaos and stress, that will also make stress really bad. Number 11, environmental toxins, mold, carbon monoxide, cleaning chemicals, polluted air. Those affect our brain. So if you've been exposed to those, then you might want to seek ways to help heal your brain. Number 12, untreated depression or other mental health issues. These wear away at your brain if they're left untreated or if you don't cope with them. So you definitely want to treat those. Also, I want to add here, untreated thyroid conditions can very much do the same. Number 13, unhealthy peers. You got friends or peers that are not good influence, or create negative thoughts, or are negative, or are doing negative things. It will hurt your brain. Hang out with more positive people that are more healthy. Number 14, there are birth defects that hurt your brain. So if you're pregnant, make sure that you're doing the best you can do for your baby. Watch out for folate and the substances, and keeping a healthy mind, body, and soul. Some birth defects cannot be helped. They're genetic. Make sure you think of your baby and do the best you can do. That's all any of us can do. And if your brain has already been hurt, I urge you to study and watch our videos, watch other videos, do your own due diligence. But please know that our brains can become more fit and healthier no matter what age you are. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like us, share us with your friends. We appreciate it. And thanks for joining me here at Life Squared.
We really appreciate you joining us today at Life Squared on the Perfectly Imperfect Network. To get more content, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions or feedback, we'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Thanks for watching.